Race number 5 at Belmont on Saturday will jump at 2:39. It's the Glenroy Chaff Handicap over 1,200 metres and in replay. Let's have a look at this last start win of WINDSTORM.
It is next of all, being followed by Turbo Power. Cutting up on the insiders. Pike now goes to work on the 3-year-old. And here's the son of Redute's Choice, WINDSTORM, quickly out after Military Ruler. Military Ruler, WINDSTORM, quickly race away from the others with 100 left to go. WINDSTORM is opening right up now. He's going to clean the pipes out, pushing him right through the line, WINDSTORM. And the 3-year-old goes home to win it.
4 wins from 5 starts for WINDSTORM. I think he might be every bit as good, if not better, than Superstorm when he gets up in class. He's only lost once, and that was the day that William Pike set him a mathematically impossible task behind Indian Pacific, and he almost got there that day as well. Gate number 1's probably not absolutely ideal, and I do think he'll go around too short in the market for most people, but it is hard to see him getting beat here. Goes on top. From number 5, Cryptic Love. Gate number 4 for Harrison and Harvey, that old combination. One last start as well in a 71 plus handicap, so pretty much this grade, beaten fire and rain. The issue for Cryptic Love is going to be, it's probably going to be behind WINDSTORM in the run, and I can't see Cryptic Love, as good as she is late, overrunning WINDSTORM. Goes in for second. Number 3 is Beautiful Mind, first up for Lindsay Smith and JARRAD. NOSKE. Now this horse won the Jungle Dawn Classic back in December. That was over the 1,400 metres. Has won first up before, twice in 4 starts when fresh, and I think was a little bit unlucky on one of those other occasions, but I do think won't have the speed to go with WINDSTORM here. And then number 1, Multiverse, with Gary Crispin and Jason Whiting. They've been picking quite a few winners up in recent times, both midweeks and Saturdays. Thought it was a decent run first up in what was a fast run race behind Mankind. Should improve second up as well, and has won second up before. Top selection in race number 5 is number 10, WINDSTORM, to beat 5 Cryptic Love, 3 Beautiful Mind and 1 Multiverse. Race number 6 at Belmont on Saturday will jump at 3:15. It's the Amelia Park Handicap over 1,400 metres and in replay. Let's go back to February and the last start win of Inspirational Girl.
Paddy Shadow looking for a run back inside of those, and then on the rail, Fancy Fox getting chopped out slightly. Here comes Inspirational Girl right down the outskirts of the track. Scoreline reached the lead. Paddy Shadow, SKINNEN 10's Inspirational Girl trying to hunt it down. SKINNEN 10's Inspirational Girl go to scoreline. Inspirational Girl dive, got the...
Inspirational Girl has trialled twice ahead of her reappearance here for Grant and Alana Williams and William Pike. Hasn't been overly impressive in those trials at Larkhill, over less than 1,000 metres. Gets to 1,400 metres here first up. Now was beaten first up over the 1,400 metres last campaign. That was the only time that she's tasted defeat, but there was a lot against her that day. This doesn't look like the deepest of races. Central Gate, I think she's the one to beat here, getting weight off some of the others. Goes on top from number 11, Abbey Lane. Now this horse is down the bottom here, drops 2.5 kilos from last time out. That was first up without a trial behind Double the Pro, beaten 2.5 lengths. I think this horse would really appreciate a soft surface. 4 from 9 on soft tracks, and it was a soft surface last time, but there was plenty to like about the performance. It wasn't just simply about the track. Number 1 is Flower of Scotland. How well is this horse going? Won 3 in a row, including 1 at Belmont last time out, but he's now up to a career high rating of 81 and has to give weight here to Inspirational Girl. I don't think Inspirational Girl is an inferior galloper, so Flower of Scotland, who may well come down the inside of the track, or the outside of the track rather, is only in the minors. And then number 8, BEAUCOUNT. He just simply has to go in. I don't know whether he'll settle first or last. He's drawn gate number 14, so I suspect they'll probably go forward. He's dropping back from the 21 to the 14. Top selection in race number 6 is number 6, Inspirational Girl, to beat 11, Abbey Lane, 1, Flower of Scotland and 8, BEAUCOUNT. Race number 7 at Belmont on Saturday will jump at 3:50. It's the Belmont Park Booker Bay Handicap over 2,000 metres. Booker Bay at Belmont Park to go to the events at Optus Stadium in the coming weeks. In replay, let's have a look at the last start third of Roman Flirt.
Now in front of Dark Prospect, Maserati at the 350. Roman Flirt held together. Divine Shadow let down though, quickly challenging from Volkswagen Frank. Picture Perfect over towards the inside, but Divine Shadow out near the middle of the track reaches the lead, kicks away from them. 100 from home. Divine Shadow from Picture Perfect, who keeps coming. Divine Shadow's in front of Picture Perfect. Divine Shadow wins it. Divine Shadow goes home to score.
Roman Flirt was a little bit unlucky in that replay race. It was a 66 plus, so a grade higher than the one that she finds herself in on Saturday. Was beaten 2 lengths by Divine Shadow, but was wide all the way from gate number 10. Did it really, really tough. Now, you look at the gates here on Saturday, she has drawn 17 of 18. Will come in a bit after the scratchings, but I do think she's probably got the gate speed to be not too far away here. And if William Pike, who takes over, can get into a decent spot, I do think that Roman Flirt is the one to beat. From number 1, Sentimental Gift for Grant and Lana Williams and Lakhdar Romilly. He rode the horse last start behind No Apology. That was a very slowly run race, and Lakhdar finished second, beaten just over half a length. The gate's a little bit of a concern here. Gate number 13 of 18. And the apprentice jockey as well, but this horse is going pretty good and will be winning shortly, I think. Another horse I've got a bit of time for is number 2, Baramagic, but he has absolutely no luck at the gate on Saturday. 18 of 18, comes out of the same race as Roman Flirt. And then number 5, Uncle Lino. There doesn't appear to be a great deal of speed in this race. He is your likeliest leader. He drops to 56 kilos after the claim, and he was behind Roman Flirt the last time he raced back on the 11th of June. Top selection in race number 7 is number 4, Roman Flirt, to beat 1, Sentimental Gift, 2, Baramagic, and 5, Uncle Lino. Race number 8 at Belmont on Saturday is the main event. It will jump at 4:20. It is the listed Beaucount Stakes over 1,000 metres, and in replay, let's go back to the last start second of Essential Spice.
To the outside of Badge of Courage, followed by SARACINO and Hoboken, and flows back on the inside, getting a run at the 250. LOCKROY, Essential Spice gets through. Guns of Navarone joins in. Hoboken gets the split coming at them quickly as well. The stable mates. Essential Spice hits the front though. Essential Spice and Flow on the rail. Flow and Essential Spice. Oh, it's tight. I
think this is going to be a race between 2 gallopers, Essential Spice and SAMIZDAT. Doing the map, I think they're going to go very, very fast here with the likes of MERVYN engaged. I don't think the Misty Medal is necessarily going to be suited first up here in this high tempo race. So I'm looking for horses midfield or worse who've got a bit of stamina about them. And number 8, Essential Spice, was pretty good, it has to be said, behind Flow in the replay race. Drops 4 kilos here, 54 kilos. I think that's quite significant for her. William Pike sticks, Central Gate goes on top. I think the big danger is number 6, SAMIZDAT, who is first up for Team Gamgeni and JARRAD. NOSKE has had the one trial behind Alpha Sky, gets gate number 2 here, has won over the 1,000 metres, but that was on a heavy track. I'm just concerned they might go a little bit quick for this horse. He's certainly better suited over 12 and 1,400 metres. Number 2 is the aforementioned Misty Metal. He's had a couple of trials, won one of them by 6 1/4 lengths from Market Ruler, who's also in this race. Has got a very good record, this horse, over this type of trip. I just think they might go just a little bit too quick for her. And then number 1, Electric Light, disappointing in the Belmont Sprint, was beaten 3 lengths by Perfect Jill. Was big price that day, 50 to 1, carries 58 kilos here, but I think it will be the type of race in which Electric Light, back from 1,400 to 1,000, will be running on late. Top selection in race number 8 is number 8, Essential Spice, to beat 6, SAMIZDAT, 2, Misty Medal, and 1, Electric Light. Race number 9 at Belmont on Saturday will jump at 4:55. It's the Crown Perth Handicap over 1,200 metres. And in replay, let's go back a fortnight to the win of Devoted Star.
Straight though, and Nobel time shot clear. Opened up 2 lengths, Secret Assault. Round the point, down the outside. Silken Eyes is being ridden along now with gusto by Harvey driving through. Down the extreme outside is Sterling Estate though with the big runners. Round the point reaches the lead. And now Devoted Star's getting through as well. Here comes Devoted Star. Found the shortest way home. Darted through on the inside. A treble for Pike.
William Pike has never ridden the quaddie at Belmont Park on a Saturday, but I've got him winning the last 5 races, including race number 9 with Devoted Star. This is the half-sister to the listed winner in Enticing Star. She was clearly better than listed grade before she retired. And as we saw from Devoted Star in the replay race, she settled 13 of 13 and came home absolutely flying to win by a length from round the point. That was a graduation handicap with 55 kilos, goes up 2 kilos here, stays in the same grade. There are some decent gallopers in this race, but I'm going to go with Devoted Star. Goes on top from number 4, Levitate. Now, this horse has probably got the best form in the book, but has drawn a sticky gate here. 13 of 14. And I've just got a slight query as to whether Levitate may well have had enough this campaign, because he put in one great run after another. That form around Aberdeen Queen, Indian Pacific and Bright Diamond is excellent. Number 2 is Double the Pro for Luke Fernie and Mitchell Payman. Has won 2 in a row, one for Luke Fernie and one for Peter Fernie. Peter Fernie at Northern and Luke Fernie last start at Belmont, but this is significantly harder. And then number 8, Paris Report, won on its return to racing without a trial over the 1200 metres, stays at that trip, but I don't think the format of that race is going to be particularly strong. That was a pretty average midweek race, steps up here into a smart graduation contest. Top selection in race number 9 is number 6, Devoted Star, to beat 4 Levitate, 2 Double the Pro and 8 Paris Report. Now time to nominate my best bets on the Belmont card. I think the best bet of the day is in race number 2, number 5, Puckapunyal, and then in race number 8, the feature race, I am going to go with number 8, Essential Spice. It's easy to stay up to date with everything that's happening at Perth Racing. You can log onto our website or you can follow us on one of our social media channels. Until next time, bye for now.